What is up, guys, and welcome to the Hugo Core Anime Podcast. I'm your host, Joseph Hugo. This is my co-host.
It's your boy Flu.
And welcome to today's episode. Today's episode is actually a recommendation episode.
Yep.
We watched an anime, a brand new anime we neither seen together. We binge watched it together. Binged watched it together. We kept hitting each other with the one more.
We invoked the one more.
We did indeed.
The law of one more.
The law of one more. We invoked the shit out of it. And so here we go. So what we're going to talk about is Arifureta from Commonplace to World's Strongest.
Yep.
So this anime is not an isekai. I would consider it to be summoned to another world. Not died and go to another world. This is more of a summon to another world type of situation here. So Hajime Nagumo and his whole entire school class gets summoned to another world where basically it's kind of, I'd say it's like an RPG type of world, right?
Yeah.
Would you say? Because you got skills, stats, and all that stuff.
Well,
classes.
They're sent by a god.
Well, they're summoned there by a god, yeah.
Summoned there by a god.
Supposedly.
Yeah, well, they are.
Allegedly.
I'm pretty sure they say that pretty straight up.
They said that it was, but I don't think
they each have like their own special, unique skill and ability that they're supposed to excel
rogue.
At. Yeah.
Like one of the guys is a hero or
like
whatever.
Nagumo is a creationist or whatever. Like he can create things.
Yeah,
that he can manipulate what he touches, basically.
Yeah, I think it's elements or something like that, like dirt or something like that.
Yeah, I don't remember the exact words that they use.
Yeah, I don't remember how they use it either. But yeah,
he creates things basically.
Yeah, he creates things. So that class is summoned there, and they're supposed to be using their skills and their abilities to help the human kingdom, who is currently at war with the demon kingdom and the beast kingdom. Pretty much any anti-humans, they're at war with them. And so they summon the heroes to help them fight the different races. And how they leveled them up was they decided that there's labyrinths, aka dungeons that they go through, and they fight the monsters and they level up and get the EXP points and stuff like that to add to their class and make them stronger. Well, they go to a dungeon and the class is there and they're trying to level up and everything like that. And that's giant monster that they didn't know about appears.
65th floor.
65th floor.
The deepest anybody had ever gone.
Yep.
The kingdom had basically been farming this labyrinth to train up all the kingdom's warriors and stuff. Because nobody had really gotten as far as they had, to their knowledge at least, in these labyrinths. So they wanted to kind of be the first, so they were just kind of pushing their troops as deep as they could go in this one labyrinth because they could kind of map it out and everything.
Exactly.
So,
and they end up on the 65th floor, which is the farthest they've ever been, like he said. And a boss monster basically appears, and they were no way ready for it at all, dude. Like, not even close. So in the retreat, Hajime Nagumo, in the retreat, saves one of the girls from being attacked by the monster and uses his ability to create a wall out of the bridge or whatever.
Yep.
While he's holding off the monster or whatever, everybody retreats back and they start shooting magical blasts at the monster, and to kind of hold it off so he could retreat. Well, the magical blasts destroy the bridge. And the bridge starts just crumbling or whatever the case may be, and they're still shooting the magical blasts. And one of the magical blasts actually hits Hajime Nagumo, and him and the monster fall down.
The monster doesn't fall down.
It falls, but it just despawns.
Well, the bridge breaks.
Yeah, so the
but he gets targeted specifically by a magical blast and gets knocked the fuck off the bridge.
Well, right. Well, at the time you don't know that he was targeted specifically.
Well, you can pretty much tell.
So you see my man take a magical blast to the face, bruh, and my man falls off the bridge. No. And then you're like,
hit him with a
Nagumo, no. And then you know what we think over here in the core, like, oh, he did. So, oh, he did.
Well, that's a pretty far fall. So,
yeah, we're like, well, he did. And that is where the anime starts. So if you've never seen it before, definitely go and check it out. We're going to have a spoiler section for people who have seen it. We're going to start that here in a second. But if you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's on Crunchy. Crunchyroll has season 1, and Funimation has season 2. They're going to be merging soon. Crunchyroll and Funimation will be merging soon. So I imagine at some point it'll all be on one place to watch. But in the meantime, I mean, that kind of sucks, but that's just kind of what you got to do.
Season 1 Crunchy, 2 Funimation.
Yep, season 1 Crunchy, season 2 Funimation. So that's where you're gonna watch it. So definitely go and check that out. Add it to your list if you haven't seen it, or if you have a giant list like we do. Add it to your list. Go check it out, and then come back and watch the spoiler section and leave us a comment and tell us what you think.
Oh yeah.
But now it's time for the spoilers, bruh. My man gets knocked down to the 65th floor. I don't even know. It was like 100th floor. It was like 100 something floor.
Did he get down to the 100th? Because I feel like they didn't really tell us how
when they
exactly
went,
how
they
far
did because when they went down there, they were like, "Why is everything dead down here? It doesn't make any sense." Because they were like at the 100th floor. Like, why is everything dead down here?
Well, he at least went through the 100th floor.
Yeah, at least the 100th floor. They're like, "Dude, why is everything dead down here?"
He fell far enough.
Oh yeah, for sure. And
he was alone.
He was alone.
And they were, I don't even know how they got to the 65th floor to begin with because they were so weak. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, him alone at the fucking, I'll say 90th floor just.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
But immediately, like, as soon as he wakes up, it's a cute little rabbit.
That rabbit ain't
bouncing around.
I knew that when dude, in anime, bro, in anime, rabbits have never been something that's like okay to be around.
Listen,
like,
bro, I've seen Monty Python. I know how this goes.
That ain't no shit.
I just it only goes one way.
Exactly, bro. I don't trust anything that when it has glowing eyes and they go like this and there's a streak of the glowing eye. I'm like, oh yeah. And then we saw the rabbit kill mad people or mad monsters.
I don't even know what it was because it was so fast.
I know it could teleport and shit.
Yep.
So then the giant bear thing shows up and he scraps with that. My man loses an arm. My man digs a hole to get away from the bear, like in the
literally just tunnels himself a hole as it's digging after him.
Yeah, insane.
After it just ate his arm.
Insane. My man, and
gets
then
himself into like this little cave deal. Yeah.
And then it had the holy water grail thing in there. Luckily, it had the holy water orb in there that could heal all wounds.
Yeah.
Well, obviously not wounds, but all diseases and
not your arm. It doesn't regrow.
Limbs, but yeah.
But yeah, I had that and. Yeah, his luck doesn't turn around.
It doesn't. So what he does is he pretty much makes a vow that no matter what, I'm not gonna die, and anything in my way, I'm gonna kill it.
I will get home no matter what. Anything that tries to stop me or get in my way, I will kill you.
Right, which completely shifts his personality. Right,
which that's like a very common like theme I feel like in anime. It's just I'm gonna. Here comes my power up. I'm down, but I'm not out.
That's true.
You either get a training montage, or all of a sudden you're like,
super.
Fuck it, I've always been weak. Now I'm a god. Fuck you.
Right.
I feel like that's just like it's one of those two things. You either get the montage, or you're just OP all of a sudden.
So do you prefer the montage, or do you prefer the OP-ness? See what I did there?
It depends on how they do it. I kind of like how they did this because it's like. They make him have to, he kills some wolves, well, electric wolves type deals.
Yeah, he puts them in a pit. He lures them into
the thing because he needs to eat.
Because he needs to eat. Yeah, he had no food.
Eats them. Apparently, when you eat a monster,
you gain its power.
Well, he does because his ability like lets him absorb things or like create things.
Yeah,
I think that's why he's able to do that.
I think so too.
I don't know if they explicitly.
If you notice, he never really told anybody how he got his powers. One thing he said was, "I had to eat the monsters to survive."
But
he didn't say.
Nobody even cares.
Nobody even cares.
Nobody even believes it's still him.
When you're that busted, it really doesn't matter how you got that strong. It's
but so he eats the wolf, gets OP from that, or gains its power from that, which like boosts his power tremendously, and he's like. Okay, I'm gonna start training this way. So I guess he does have a training montage too.
Yeah, because he shows him killing the beast, and then eating
killing a bunch of stuff on that floor,
and gaining the powers.
I will say what I dislike about this anime a little bit is they kind of dropped that off.
Yeah,
I guess stopped that.
Yeah, like, he didn't really
season 2. I didn't see it at all.
Yeah, my man didn't eat anything after in season 2.
And like, you really don't see.
Or even in the labyrinth, he didn't eat anything in the labyrinth.
He kills a lot of powerful stuff, and we never see him eat a lot of it.
Yeah.
And like, we don't see more powers on top of what we've already seen and stuff like that. I mean,
once you got the blamma, what more do you need?
I know, and I mean, he's going to eventually, but like, he's more after materials and stuff now when he could be getting still OP powers that these other monsters have.
But when you got the grip skittly,
I know, bro, but like, still, it'd be cool to see other stuff.
He got a grip skittly. My man's got a javelin thing that shoots like javelin.
He's got a ton.
He got a Beretta 50 cal. My man's got a Humvee with missiles and bro.
He's got the lava-proof submarine.
He didn't need it, bro. My man figured out how to unlock modern technology, and that's all he needed. That's all he needed.
Listen, I get it, but like, I don't know. I feel like it'd be nice to see him keep going with what got him out in the first place.
I agree.
A little bit, maybe not so much now because it's just OP, but like. I don't know. I like that a lot. It was like a cool little trope, I guess. But yeah, he does that. Keeps going down because he's like, well, there's got to be a way out by going down.
Yeah, if I just keep going down,
you can't go.
Yeah.
I mean, apparently you can't go up. That's how they kept escaping the first time. Mm-hmm. Every time they were going in, but apparently he can't. I don't know.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'm gonna go down, finish this. Do what I got to do.
Gets to a secret door.
Has to kill 2 giant like golems to get through it, and what's behind that door, Joe?
Yue. I think she's your bae, bro.
Nah,
bro, you got a thing for Yue, bro. Anyways, he finds this chick imprisoned, right? This is spoilers, so you guys already know. He finds the imprisoned chick and everything, and come to find out she's a vampire that was imprisoned there for like 300 plus years or some shenanigans.
A long time. Yeah,
and she's super OP, but she needs blood. So Nafumi and her kind of get to know each other and gives her the blood, kind of, and they make a pact with each other that they will be together with each other forever.
Yep.
Because they are both betrayed by people, and so the only people that they can trust are each other.
And they were betrayed in the same labyrinth. So
and they were betrayed in the same labyrinth. So it kind of works. So then, basically, they get to the bottom of that shit, and they figure it out, and they get to the bottom of the labyrinth, and come to find out, the labyrinth's built by these people called the Liberators, and to store ancient magic to help defeat the gods, because come to find out, the gods are actually the bad guys.
Yep.
Which was like, I was like, okay, that makes sense. I'm good with that. Because I'm like, bro, overwhelming power corrupts absolutely, so whatever.
Always. But at the same time... Now, Hajime's got absolute power, don't he?
Yes, he does. And
so that's kind of like...
And with his creation magic, that's when he makes the blamma, he makes him a new arm. He makes all these different things. He's able to summon...
His demon eye.
He's able to summon and store vehicles away, different objects and stuff away, which was huge for him because he ended up using that later on in the series. Yep. One thing I did like about it was the first season... I'm going to talk about the second season, but the first season was the consistency of it.
Yes.
I liked the consistency of the fights. I liked the consistency of him keeping his same attitude when he met the bunny chick, when he met...
Talking about Shia?
Yeah, Shia. Sorry. I don't know why I put Shia. I didn't write the rest of the H. I just put it. Anyways, Shia. When you meet Shia's village, and they're like the bunny village, and they're like, help. And they're like, he's like, nah, bro, I don't help people for free. And they're like, please. I love that about him, is his first reaction to everything is no. Off jump, like, well, why the merchant, well, can you help us solve this problem? Nah. They're like, what the? Bro, that's not what you do. No, it's not actually.
No, it's literally not.
It's not actually what I do. I have other things going on.
What he does end up doing, though, he's like, but I'll train you up.
Yeah, I'll train you up.
But you can take care of your own problems. Let me show you how.
Yeah, I'll teach you to take care of your own problems.
Let me show you how to beat the shit out of everything.
And how he did it was so funny, dude. Look, either you guys get stronger or I'll kill you all.
Yeah.
And they're like, and the next time you see him, they're like, mad bro.
There's like,
mad bro, no neck, bro. Just hella swole bunnies, dude. That is just like what happened to all the animals in the forest? They threatened us, so we killed them all. Like,
the bunnies, bro.
The bunnies, bro.
Nobody expects the bunny inquisition.
The bunny inquisition, dude. OP.
Nobody expects the bunny takeover, bro.
Right? What, dude?
Shit.
So that happens, and And then the chiefess, the pretty much the head bunny chick, which was she had abilities and stuff like that. She could see the future and stuff like that, which is why that bunny tribe got casted out and was where they were. She begs pretty much for a spot to join Hajime and Yue to kind of adventure and learn more and do stuff because she was different and she just wanted to be better. So he eventually lets her, but I like him. I like him because his personality doesn't change throughout the entire season. So I love that. I love that, man. And that's one of the reasons why I really like this anime so much is because his personality didn't change no matter what he was dealing with. Every time he was like in a death or life or death situation, you're like, how the hell is he gonna get out of this? And then some shit happens, and it may be completely over the top, like the submarine, completely over the top, but you're just like okay with it. Like you're just like, all right, like I don't, because it's just like I don't know.
I'm usually negative about that stuff.
Yeah, you are,
and I'm a little negative about it, but like. It's funny how they do it, though.
Yeah.
I like the comedy aspect of it. And, I don't know, funny gets me every time.
I agree. Dude, the comedy in this anime is lit, by the way.
It's pretty good.
It's very good.
But at the same time, there's quite a bit of fan service.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, there's definitely fan service.
And I don't know.
It's not bad, though.
It's not bad.
It's not like Fire Force where, like...
It's not bad.
It's not Fire Force where, like, she's on the screen, you're like, oh, here's Tamaki, here we go. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well... you see
like
Tio and you're like, well, I know what she's gonna say.
But she is naturally perverted. Like that is like that's her thing.
Dude,
like,
all she wants is a rod up her ass.
No, I don't know.
I don't know how you can.
I don't know if that's all she wants, but I think that once it happened, she was okay with it. That threw me off too. But I was like, after that, dude, after that, and then she was like openly perverted about everything. I was like, okay, I can bang with her because at least she's being honest.
I love the way Yue just reacts to everything. She just kind of like shifts in the frame, just like.
Yeah, exactly. When all these girls like try to like steal him away and just try to like get their special time with him and stuff, and Yue is just like, yeah, whatever. Like, good luck.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, you can't take him. That's my dude right there. Like, I love that. So. The comedy, the fighting, the action in it, I love it. It's very, very good. Spoiler section, it's still amazing. I like all the fighting and everything in the anime. Definitely a must watch. Tell us what you think about it as well.
Yeah.
We really enjoyed it. Season 2 was lit too.
Season 2 is pretty good.
On Funimation. It kind of left us hanging at the end.
It slowed down a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think on purpose because they were doing a little bit too much.
Yeah, I agree. They were doing too much too fast. They were killing the labyrinths. I mean, me and you were like, okay, well this is me and you were like, yeah, there's 8 labyrinths. So me and you were like, well, damn, they took care of those labyrinths pretty fast. But we forgot. We thought that was negative at first, but then we thought about it and we're like,
well, there's so much more that they still.
There's so much more they have to do, and they're so OP.
Yeah. We haven't seen gods yet. We just saw the Valkyrie.
That Valkyrie fight was sick.
Yeah, but that wasn't even like power level. That wasn't even like up there. We're not even in there in the story or anything like that. So it's just gonna get crazier. And so I don't know necessarily that they need to slow down. I think they need to keep going at their pace that they're at, and because they got a lot of ground to cover, and they're already 2 seasons down. Yeah, and I feel like right now it's hard for a lot of anime to get a lot of traction and keep going.
Yeah,
I've seen a lot of good shit get canceled real quick.
I agree.
For reasons that might not be too legit.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree with you. I agree with you 100%, bro. Season 3 is projected for 2023.
Yep.
So when that comes out, we'll definitely be watching it, and we'll definitely put out another video for you guys, so you guys can know what's going on with that. Because we're definitely gonna watch it. What are your 5 favorite things of the anime?
5?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, all right.
Or give me 3.
I mean, I can give you a couple.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to
What are your favorite things of the anime?
Because I'm not in no particular order, obviously.
Yeah.
The relationship between Nagumi and Yue and like the other girls that he ends up surrounding himself with.
Yeah.
And like their interaction with Yue.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. That's just it adds a lot more comedy than I expected.
Yeah.
And I'm not usually a fan of that kind of thing, but I don't know. I like this one a lot.
Yeah, it is.
I like this one a lot.
Yeah.
It was a little bit more unique. I haven't seen nearly as much anime as you and some other people that we know, but in my eyes, it was a little bit more unique. I like the labyrinth idea. I like all this. I just feel like they could have done a little bit. And again, it's hard because you're doing so much in so little time, so few episodes.
Yeah.
But I would have liked to see a little bit more diversity and ability. Like, I would have liked to see some more abilities. Like I said, they kind of abandoned the eating of monsters and gaining ability type things.
Yeah.
And we saw some cool abilities that we haven't seen again.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So I would have liked to see that, but I do like that aspect of it.
Yeah.
The characters are great themselves and everything like that, but yeah, I don't know. I liked it a lot.
Okay.
There was just quite a few things that I enjoyed about it.
Okay.
But.
So, so thank you. Here, go set that over there. So yeah, I like that too. Other things that I liked about it was I enjoyed that the relationship. I like the main character's personality. I like how the main character fights. I like the interaction with the different girls. I like all the different personalities of the different girls. I like how they try to battle for his attention and for like his love.
But it's never really
a contest because Yue kind of just holds that position.
Hold
this, right? I like that. I like the animation. I like the storytelling, and things that throw me off a little bit is the CGI. Every now and then it's kind of weird.
Every now and then it's a little bit weird. I was gonna say I didn't know how to say it, but it's a little funky at times. I don't know if it's movement related or if it's
kind of hard to render like a tank like type thing.
It's
like
true.
You know, like in
it's true, but like it doesn't throw you off so much that you can't really focus on what's happening, and it's not a big during like a peak battle or anything like that. So I'm excited to see what else he creates.
Yeah, me too. So far he's done missiles and stuff, which has been sick. So we're gonna have to talk about the world's finest assassin.
Yeah,
because if he gets on that level, then we're gonna be talking about some real stuff. So yeah. So what would you give this anime?
Ooh.
2 seasons.
The issue, and here's my issue, because like I don't like the fan service so much. You like it more than I do.
I'm a fan service.
And it's not. I know you are, and I'm not, and that's where I kind of get iffy because like I don't want to give it a worse grade because of that.
Right.
Because it's good, it's well done, but I don't. I'd probably say probably like a 7, probably like a 7, maybe a 6. I'd say solid 7, just because I think they do a lot right with like the story. They do good They have good progression, everything like that. I feel like some of the fights are a little bit too not quick because they're not necessarily quick, but they're in the end kind of simple.
Okay.
A little simple.
I can respect that, yeah.
Even with like the other guys doing their things, it still the outcome sometimes feels a little simple.
Right.
That's why I was kind of thinking of giving it a 6, but I'm gonna give it a 7 just because like the comedy. I feel like the comedy definitely saves it. Just the relationship between them all is great. Yeah, I'd probably say a 7.
Got you. Okay. I'm gonna say.
I know we didn't talk much about it like some of the other casts, but we're kind of focused on the main 5 right now.
I'm gonna say
Kaori doesn't really do much.
I'm gonna say a 7.5, and this is why. I'm gonna say a 7.5.
Is that the first 0.5 that we've done?
It is. Is the first 0.5 we've done. I'm gonna say a 7.5 to agree with your topic, but to make it the 0.5 was I enjoyed the villains.
Okay.
I enjoyed the villains. I didn't feel like the dragon guy, the demon king guy, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like all those villains were just trash and easily disposed of because they're still alive and they're still dealing with them. The seeing the betrayal out of left field with the chick turning all the guards and the necromancer when she was really a wizard and she's killing everybody and stuff like that. I like that.
That was pretty cool.
The Nafumi's willing or not Nafumi, sorry, Hajime's ability. Nagamo was Hajime Nagamo's ability to just shoot motherfuckers in the face. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
he did. No matter what, just It's between the eyes every time. Exactly. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter what you try to do.
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna shoot you.
He's waiting for you to finish. Okay.
Yeah. So.
I mean, but the man lets you finish.
That's true.
You got to be honest. The man lets you finish what you're saying.
That's true.
He's like, all right, I'm gonna give you your final words.
Yeah, I'll let you say what you're gonna say, but I'm still gonna blame you. So that gives it the 0.5 for me. So it's a 7. It's a 7.5. I feel like with a strong season 3, it could move to 8 easy. But right now it's sitting at a 7.5. So thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you guys think about the anime. If you enjoyed it, what you think, who your favorite characters were, some things that you liked about it, some things you didn't like about it, and if you're gonna watch season 3. So
yeah, that's about it.
That's about it. We have a special episode coming out next. It will be one to watch. It's going to be Jobless Reincarnation, and we're going to have a special guest.
Indeed. One who
a big fan and somebody that's left comments before.
Left comments that were wrong.
That's what kind of
I forgot.
Something toe to toe. Went a little toe to toe with Flew a little bit in the comments. So we're going to have him on, and we're going to have some really deep conversation. It's going to be a long episode because it's a special guest.
Jobless is a lot. There's a lot to talk about.
And there's a lot to talk about in Jobless Reincarnation. So that's what we're going to be talking about next. So definitely stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you guys for watching. Peace.